Hey everybody, this is HD Shaves here. I'm back with another video. We are on day 14 of the 2020 Lather games. They're on our wet shaving on Reddit. Almost halfway through, right? And yeah, I'm sorry I haven't gotten a video up this week until now. It's been a little busy, as you can see. I'm in a different bathroom than usual. We'll get into that later. But fortunately, today is kind of a fun day for us because today is the chat's choice. It's IRC's favorite soaper to be the on theme lather for the day, and so of course IRC picked Declaration Grooming. It's no secret that Reddit in general, and more specifically IRC, is a big fan of Scott and everything he makes over there at Declaration Grooming. So let's do a quick rundown of everything I'm going to use before we get into it today. This is my recently acquired Unicorn Ivory B9A Jefferson brush. So this was a drop actually a couple months ago now, but I'm still breaking this in, so you can see, taking some hairs out. But so far this brush has been as advertised, I'd say. Good at a lot of things, not great at any one thing. It's got decent backbone, decent softness, decent splay. It's been really nice for me so far. So I'm going to go ahead and drop this into a cup of water I have here just for a couple minutes. It's a little too much. There we go. And what else? Let's talk about the soap, of course. So pressed into my Captain's Choice bowl here is Declaration Grooming After the Rain, the original Bison base. As you all know, if you've been following my channel, I've been trying to kill my tub of that for months and months and months now. I still can't get to the bottom of it, but we're getting closer to the bottom. The razor for today is this Wolfman WR2 1.25 gap with a Russian Bear titanium handle. Inside of it is a old Wizamet Polsilver stainless. So these are slightly different than the super iridiums that everybody loves so much, but I can say after using both of them that they're pretty similar. This is my first few days of using this razor, and I'll kind of give you my thoughts on it as we go. Finally, for post shave today, Chatillon Looks Unscented Toner. I don't think Scott at Declaration has done more collaborations than with Sean of CL. So even though I didn't bring a Declaration splash with me, figured the Chatillon Looks vibe would do well for us. So with all that said, I'm going to wet my face, get the brush loaded up, and I'll talk to you while I'm lathering a bit. So be right back. All right, we're back after working around in the bowl a bit. This particular tub of Bison is always, Bison is pretty stringy to begin with, but this one in particular, doesn't seem to matter what brush I use, how much water I put into it. It always ends up looking about like this. So I'm consistent at least. And love the scent on After the Rain. One of my first real favorites of Scott's offerings, really. Remember I tried a bunch of his scents there in the beginning, and this was one of the ones that really stuck. All right, first pass with the grain. All right, first pass done. Gonna rinse and come back for our final second pass. Second pass, cross grain. All right, pretty nice 2-pass shave. You know, with the razor this aggressive, shaving every day. I think for most of us, it's better if you keep it to 1 or 2 passes. So that's why we only did 2 passes today. So I'm gonna do my final rinse and come back and talk to you over post shave. For post shave today, as mentioned, the Chatillon Looks Unscented Toner. I've used this before on my channel. I'm a big fan of the versatility of something like this. You know, it is unscented, and because it is just a toner, you don't have to worry about alcohol getting in your way if that's something that you avoid. I don't say I avoid it, but you know, in summer, hot weather, if you want something a little bit more skin nourishing than a splash, you know, an alcohol-based splash, but then, you know, less dense than something like a balm, I think the toner is the great, you know, middle point. If you've never tried a toner out, you could do something as simple as just like a Thayer's Witch Hazel toner deal and see how that makes your skin feel. It is significantly different than the alcohol-based splashes that are out there, I'd say. But yeah, I really enjoy this. So there's our unscented toner. Let's do a little quick recap. We got the Unicorn Ivory B9A. Not so needs to break in a bit, but it's not too much of a lather hog or anything like that. It's working just fine. So I'll be interested to see how this goes. That brush probably only has 5 or 6 uses on it at this point. After the rain, the soap. Can't wait to finish my tub at home. Finally, this is the new Wolfman WR2. Well, new to me, 1.25 gap. Getting better at controlling the beast that is this razor. You know, the 1.25 millimeter blade gap is a little bit misleading. You know, if you took like the timeless stainless steel razor 68 gap, there's no way that this is twice as aggressive as that. It's just because of the head geometry. I mean, you can see a good bit of blade, well, gap between the edge of the blade and the safety bar, which is usually something that I'm not a big fan of, like the Maggard V3M razor head is like this. But this razor is so well made, such tight tolerances. Even though it's aggressive, the blade does not feel like it's wiggling around at all. And so I think when you're using the right angle, the right amount of pressure, this is actually surprisingly a comfortable razor. So I'm working toward it always being a comfortable razor for me. So with all that said, thank you all for watching today. I'm going to try to do some more videos this week. And if you have any comments or anything to say, get in touch with me. So take care, everybody. Stay safe. This is HG Shaves. Bye-bye.